Hi Bob, I'm Erica. I'm going to be your nurse today. I need to be changing that dressing for you on your chest tube according to the doctor's orders here. So could you please state your name and date of birth for me? And he does, and it matches. And do you have any allergies that I should know about? And he says no, which also matches. I'm going to provide for privacy. All right, have you had your dressing changed before? And he says yes. All right, good. So you can follow some of my directions that I may ask you. And he says yes, so he can follow my commands. So now I'm going to put my gloves on. All right, Bob, I'm just gonna have to expose you a little bit here, okay? So here I'm going to go ahead and inspect the outside of the dressing as well as palpate for any crepitus. And I'm not feeling any, which is good, but if I did, I would want to outline it in a Sharpie so that way the next person who comes in, they will also, they could also see like if it has gotten bigger, smaller, or if it has stayed the same. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the dressing off by securing the tube, making sure it does not come dislodged. And then I'm going to inspect the dressing here, making sure I note any drainage, color, odor, consistency. I would also inspect the skin for any redness, edema, or drainage on the skin as well. I would put this in the biohazard bin, but for our purposes, we have to save this. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my gloves off, wash my hands, and get my saline ready to cleanse. Take my cotton tip applicators using a no-touch technique. Get rid of those. And then I'm going to put my gloves on. And then at this point, I'm also going to take my pretend skin prep and outline the chest where my tape's going to go so that way it can dry and that way it holds the tape. So now I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the area, making sure to continue to hold onto the tube so that way it does not get dislodged and fall out. Using a no-touch technique. Alright, good there. Take my gloves off, wash my hands, and now I'm going to prepare my sterile field. These would be in sterile packages, so I'm going to open up here. And then open this as well. And then I'm going to put on sterile gloves. Fingers. There we go. and now I do not want to put my hands below my waist. And so now that I'm ready, I'm going to take my petroleum gauze, wrap it around in a coil form. I'm going to make this hand clean by helping me lift up the tube. And wrap that around. How you doing, Bob? He says good. Alright. And I'm going to take my tape. Not having any pain with this, Bob? He says no. Alright, so I'm going to initial with my name, date, and time, so that way the next person knows when the dressing was done. Take off my gloves, wash my hands. I'm going to make sure that Bob is comfortable and safe, and I need to put him in a semi-Fowler's position, which I would do, and then I would also document the date, time, my assessment findings, and what procedure was done.